Environmental and climate change resilience continues to be a strategic priority of government in the 2015-2016 fiscal year. And to make sure aspects of that mandate is fulfilled, in January 2016, government fully launched the first assignment under the pilot program for climate resilience. That particular task has to do with the implementation of the Climate Data and Information Management Project. The Climate Data and Information Management Project is one of a suite of initiatives to build Jamaica's resilience to climate change, defined as extended changes in weather patterns, for example, drought. It's being funded by a $6.8 million grant from the World Bank and is being executed by the Planning Institute of Jamaica. The project is being done in collaboration with the Ministry of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change, the Meteorological Service of Jamaica, the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, and other stakeholders.
It is aimed at modernizing and upgrading the monitoring networks to address the current deficiencies. It will place the country in a position to improve the quality and use of climate-related data and information for effective planning and action at local and national levels.
Now, the Climate Data and Information Management Project has three components. The first is to upgrade the hydrometeorological data collection, processing, and forecasting systems.
The project activities include supplying and installing equipment for sea level monitoring, meteorological, hydrological, and agrometeorological activities.
Staff at the Meteorological Service of Jamaica, the Water Resources Authority, and the Rural Agricultural Development Authority will also be trained to monitor the network.
Component 2 is particularly important to the government's planning efforts, as it will provide technical assistance support to promote Jamaica's readiness for climate events.
This will partly be achieved through the preparation of the State of Jamaica Climate 2015 and 2019 reports and the National Vulnerability Assessments in select sectors. Meanwhile, public education campaigns will be the focus of Component 3.
Provide technical assistance to help our residents to better understand what climate change means, with the aim of changing behavior at both the local and national levels.
So, why is this project so important? How will it affect me and you?
We at the PIOJ see this as filling an important lacuna in our planning landscape and see where the anticipated outputs can be integrated to improve our economic modeling.
That's because information on the climate will come in handy to development planning in a number of sectors. These include energy, recreation and tourism, transportation and shipping, water resource management, fisheries, and emergency response.
We see where this project and its outputs will help us to better address specific risks. For example, projections on rainfall and temperature should assist with planning for irrigation and crop suitability and climate-smart practices in agriculture.
Likewise, information on sea level rise can determine the placement of new infrastructure, especially in relation to tourism. And still, there are more benefits to the project.
We would be contributing more effectively to hurricane prediction in the region, flash flood forecasting, modeling of scenarios due to the impact of climate change.
To underline the value and relevance of the project being launched, understand that it will replace the outdated Doppler radar in Cooper's Hill and replace more than 40 manually read weather stations. Now, we had a preliminary phase of the project and 20 of those weather stations have already been replaced. And all of that is being done to improve weather forecasting and to generally provide real-time climate data, among other things.
We have no doubt that this will be another successful project and are prepared to stay the course to ensure that success.